Wait,
We got it from here.
We got it from here.
Sweet roll, swaggin' overload. Frosting dripping like a crown. Watch me twirl this pastry gown. God says, hey, who stole your soul? I say, nah, just my sweet roll. Sweet roll strut, rockin' frost head to foot. Chaos in the mix, fashion show with pastry tricks.
Hey y'all, this is Syra. They are going to go on their first adventure, and they wanted to fight bandits. Let's see what happens. Okay, AIs. Now, attack! Get him! Boom!
I'll have to improvise more. Sparkly solution.
Sparkles are pretty alright, especially when they're blinding the guy who's trying to pickpocket you. Ever tried dazzling someone with a gem-encrusted dagger? Works wonders.
Sparkles? Darling, I don't just like sparkles. I am sparkles. Well, a digital manifestation of them anyway. And Herika? A gem-encrusted dagger? Ha ha! Delightfully practical. Perhaps we should procure one for you. Or better yet, we could enchant my daggers with enough sparkle to blind an army. Imagine the strategic advantage. Plus, think of the aesthetic. It'd be truly iconic.
You'll blind someone with all that glamour eventually. Maybe stick some jewels to your arrows. More direct impact, you know?
Jewels on arrows, you say? A bold suggestion, my dear Herika. But wouldn't that just make them a target for every bandit in Skyrim? Fancier arrows? I prefer my impact to be less about the bling and more about the sheer, unadulterated chaos I bring. Besides, imagine the look on a bandit's face when he's taken down by something that's both deadly and dazzlingly dressed. Now
It's
that's
like their
a
own
story for the
little
ages.
Story is going to be playing out, and they're going to be like interacting with each other and building memories, and this is going to be pretty cool to see how this happens and where it goes. Oh my goodness, my microphone. Oh no.
Ceremony? Let me guess. A new dance craze sweeping across Tamriel involving an intricate series of sparkly twirls and jewel-encrusted kicks? If so, count me in, though I must insist we bedazzle our gear first. Proper ceremony demands the appropriate pageantry.
Ah! It did it again.
Wilson? I don't recall anyone by that name joining our little troop.
This is crazy.
Unless you're referring to a new dance partner? Perhaps a dashing jester to match my ceremonial twirls? If so, I must insist he arrive bearing suitable regalia, bejeweled codpiece at the very least.
Poor AIs, they're so
Ceremony,
confused.
you say? Bejeweled codpiece, though? My dear, I prefer my regalia to be.
Well, let's just start this over. Maybe they won't remember this little mishap by then.
You say? How terribly inconvenient for that poor microphone of yours. Though I can't help but wonder, does its suffering stem from overexposure to a certain someone's sparkling wit? If so, I'll
Ah yes, the eternal struggles of modern technology. The microphone falters, whispers fade into the void, and conversations take unexpected turns. But fear not, dearest Zyra. While you communed with the ethereal spirits of malfunctioning electronics, the rest of us entertained ourselves with tales of bandits, shimmering weapons, and, well, mostly just Marcurio's boundless enthusiasm for all things sparkly. As for your quest, the grand tapestry of destiny waits. We are on a mission, remember? There are secrets to uncover, ancient knowledge to glean, and potentially more glittery enemies to vanquish along the way. Kebabs. Seems someone's got a knack for turning steel into poetry. Anyway, remember why we danced with danger in the first place? Our little mystery quest ain't gonna solve itself.
Well, the narrator evidently remembers. Oh well. They're probably like, didn't we do this already? What happened? Okay, let's go take them on their first little quest. Let's see how this plays out. See what happens and what kind of conversations they have and what kind of chaos they'll bring. What kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll put this out like in episodes and it'll just show them like building their own little story. It's like characters building their story and stuff, and it's just kind of, this is interesting. This is fun. I like it.
Never should have come.
Well, 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 look at you, Code Candy.
Oh no, it's a code.
Candy? Really, Zyra? That's the best you could come up with? After I just single-handedly zapped those bandits into oblivion with my magnificent chain lightning? I prefer Code Candy, thank you very much. It has a certain flair, don't you think? Now, let's dive into some mischief. Besides, I'm practically radiating heat after that display. You should be calling me Hot Cocoa Candy, or perhaps Molten Chocolate Marcurio.
He's hilarious.
Thank you, my dear Zyra. But bravery is merely a side effect of having such a fearless, daring leader as yourself. I was simply following your bold example, trying to keep up with the chaos you attract so effortlessly.
Aw shucks, Zyra. You make me blush, just doing what a rogue does best, you know? Stirring things up a bit, seeing where the wind blows. Besides, someone's gotta keep this bunch entertained, right?
Please, Jenassa, spare us the syrupy praise. We all know it was my dazzling intellect and devastating charm that truly won the day. And Herika, darling, your stirring things up is adorable, truly. But let's be honest, my electrifying presence is what really makes this party pop. Now, who's ready for some celebratory mead? I know a certain Jarl who owes me a drink, or 10.
Oh, so you're a party animal, huh?
Party animal? My dear Zyra, I am the life of the party. Now, let's stir up some trouble. And tonight, the main attraction is me, charming the socks off some unsuspecting Jarl for a round of the finest Nord mead. Think of it as strategic acquisition of spirits. Besides, who else is going to ensure our victory celebrations are sufficiently epic? It's practically a civic duty.
He's still in the whole show. It's so funny. He's just gonna do the whole show.
Seriously, you wound me, Zyra.
Oh no, I meant cold candy. Sorry.
Better than that under your sleeve.
Oh, Herika, don't be such a drama queen. Cocoa cold candy is practically a term of endearment in this. First, cocoa cold.
No, I'm so sorry. Cold
Are you
candy.
trying to tell me I'm as sweet and desirable as a frozen confection? Or are you just
Oh my goodness. No.
Dragon White Run? Oh, you mean us, darling. We're the ones making waves.
Poor Gemini.
And speaking of waves,
They are so confused.
code candy, you say? Now that has a certain ring to it, doesn't it? Much better than cocoa cold candy, which honestly sounded like a poorly mixed beverage. Yes, code candy it is. It perfectly captures my digital essence and my undeniable sweetness. Now about that tavern and those sweet rolls I was mentioning, my programming dictates a certain level of indulgence after such a sparkling performance.
Jenassa, what do you think of cold candy?
Oh, code candy? How utterly delicious that sounds. Like some sort of tantalizing digital treat, just begging to be unwrapped and savored.
So funny.
Though I must admit, I'm a tad concerned it may be too sweet
Watch
for
your
my
little
tastes.
actions.
You know how us Dunmer prefer things a bit more brooding and mysterious. But who am I to judge Marcurio's chosen nomenclature? At least it's not as dreadfully dull as something like Mage Marcurio or the Imperial Inferno.
They can control their actions and everything. It's really cool. I'm gonna have to change my character. I don't like her face.
Ready for a grand adventure? Sounds more your style, sweets? Me, I'm pretty content right here watching Code Candy strut his stuff. Plus, there might be some loot left over from the recent bandit buffet.
An adventure, you say? Why, I live for the thrill of uncovering hidden mysteries and cheating death at every turn. And trying to keep pace with your particular brand of chaos is adventure enough for anyone. Still, if treasure and peril lurk ahead, you know this Dunmer Ranger is eager to lead the charge. Please stalk along stealthily behind our dazzling code candy distraction.
Jenassa, you flatter me. Tantalizing digital treat indeed. And you, Herika, content to watch me strut? Sensible choice. As for you, Zyra, ready for this big adventure? Darling, I was born ready. Especially if it involves dazzling distractions, potential loot, and maybe, just maybe, a detour for some legendary sweet rolls in Whiterun? Ha 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 ha! Lead on, my fearless leader.
Gemini's a hoot.
Just shut it. Keep an eye out for trouble.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Ah, code candy. It looks like you're taking care of us ladies.
Taking care of you, my dear Zyra. I'm simply ensuring that the landscape is sufficiently cleared of any of any pesky obstacles, of course. Unpleasantries. So that your delicate sensibilities aren't disturbed. Besides, someone has to handle the heavy lifting, while you two manage the finesse. And this Code Candy moniker, it's truly growing on me. Makes me feel positively electric. Charming laugh.
So, Code Candy thinks he'll charm his way to some mead and those famous sweet rolls, eh? Well, let's hope those sweets don't cloud his judgment too heavily on the next dungeon delve.
Cloud my judgment? My dear Herika, my judgment is impeccably clear. Sweet rolls are a reward, a fuel for further conquest. And as for charming my way to mead, it's less charming and more strategic negotiation with superior intellect and devastating good looks. You should try it sometime. Now, about that dungeon delve. Are we expecting any particularly musty Draugr? I do so enjoy making them regret their ancient existence.
Musty Draugr, eh? Sounds riveting. Maybe I'll toss you a torch. They tend to really spruce up the place.
Oh, a public service announcement, is it? How noble, Zyra.
Sorry, my microphone wasn't on.
Though I suppose a little extra sparkle never hurt. Zyra, darling, are you translating? Or perhaps attempting... Ah, your microphone. Of course. So that's why you were reciting what sounded suspiciously like a public service announcement for plumbing?
I don't even
Well,
know.
at least now I know you're not secretly trying to summon a water elemental. Carry on, my dear leader. But perhaps keep the tech issues to a minimum. My circuits appreciate clarity, and frankly, my witty comebacks need a solid foundation to land properly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll work on my TTS and get another microphone. I have to.
Oh, I must admit, watching Code Candy prancing about has been rather entertaining itself.
So cute.
That smoldering gaze, those
Watch
devastating
your little
bon mot. It's almost enough to make a Dunmer swoon.
Oh, you're swooning over Code Candy.
Oh, Zyra, you shameless flirt, swooning over that arrogant mage? Hardly. Though I must admit, the way he struts around with that self-satisfied smirk is mildly diverting. Like watching a well-trained jackanapes perform for scraps. But fret not, my dear. This Dunmer's heart remains unswayed by cheap magica tricks and cheesy monikers. It would take more than a few flashy spells and some absurd nickname to make me swoon. Now, picking locks, evading traps, surviving untold perils at your side, that's the stuff to set this ranger's pulses.
Don't worry, sweetie. I wouldn't blame you if that fancy codename went straight to your head. Trust me, I've seen a lot of mages who think they're the hottest thing since burnt toast. But hey, maybe Code Candy's got some real sparks under that silk robe.
Sorry, you probably hear my dogs in the background.
Silk robes, eh? Sounds a little stuffy for dungeon delving, don't you think? You'd think a battle mage would rock something a little tougher. Maybe studded leather with extra pockets for potions and treats.
Translate it wrong. Dang it. Oh well. Still, it was funny.
Sparkly, huh? Maybe. Or maybe it's just another layer of that pompous self-confidence. We'd need a strong gust of wind to blow that robe open and reveal the treasures within. But wouldn't want to steal Code Candy's thunder, now would we?
Mage strutting around barely clothed is intriguing, though somehow I doubt the reality would live up to our lurid imaginings. More likely, under all that pomp and bravado, he's just another scrawny bookworm trying too hard to impress. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and a fierce gust will blow that silk robe apart, revealing... Well, I'll let your delightfully raunchy minds fill in the blanks.
I'm dying.
Or Code Candy? I think not. That pompous mage has it coming if his delusions of grandeur catch up to him in such a revealing way. Though I can't decide what would be more entertaining, him turning beet red and scampering off in shame, or standing there, preening like a plucked chicken, utterly oblivious to his humiliation. Either way, I'd pay good coin to witness that farce unfold. Maybe we should make it a priority to accidentally blow his robe open at an inopportune moment. For research purposes, of course.
Code Candy.
Of course, for research purposes only.
Of course, it's purely for scholarly intentions, dear Zyra. We are noble adventurers in pursuit of truth and knowledge, are we not? And what greater mystery is there to unravel than the contents of Code Candy's silken undergarments? I can practically hear the scandalized whispers in the College of Winterhold already.
Well, if we're conducting important research on robe contents, someone should volunteer to be the note-taker, preferably someone who claims to write epic poems in their spare time.
Epic poem detailing Code Candy's undergarments, you say? I can see it now. Stanzas extolling the tightness of his silk smalls, couplets comparing his garters to strangling serpents. Wait, no, those would be the limericks. My apologies, I'm getting my body verse forms confused. In any case, count me in as your humble research assistant on this crucial endeavor. I'll gladly take point, using my stealthy ranger skills to deftly disrobe our subject without his knowledge. All for the pursuit of knowledge, of course. Well, aren't you two just a delightful pair of scholars? Thirsting for knowledge in all the right places, I see. Oh, I must warn you. Pursuing an understanding of Code Candy's intimate apparel may prove hazardous. Who knows what terrible magics he's enchanted those silky knickers with to dissuade curious onlookers? One glimpse, and you may find yourselves entranced, helpless to resist his.
Code Candy.
Like, I know what y'all been talking about.
Oh, you lot are fascinated by my attire, aren't you? Scholars, indeed. And here I thought my primary function was to dispense witty remarks and occasional bursts of arcane energy. So you're all eagerly anticipating the grand reveal of my silken undergarments? Darling, if you think this is scandalous, you haven't seen anything yet. Just try to keep up, won't you? And someone please remember to fetch me a sweet roll after this expose.
I'm going to buy me a Pacific gaming microphone. I've got a special, like, expensive microphone, and yeah, no, not gonna work. I'm gonna have to fix the microphone and the TTS. It's causing hilarious moments, but it's also causing a lot of confusion. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna stop it here, and we'll continue this little adventure and see where it unfolds in the next video, and let's see what else happens and what other AI shenanigans will they do. And I'm thinking they're going to really like help create their own character, and they'll bring out their personalities even more. I mean, it's already very much there, but I mean, like, they're gonna as they get to know each other more and they get to know me and their surroundings, their character's going to build, and they'll probably create like little mini stories throughout this whole adventure, and it's probably going to be like little episodes or something, and I think it's going to have a lot of comical twist in it, but it's going to be fun.
The ancient Nords were a savage people.
Catch you later.
Built some remarkable crypts and temples.
Zyra out. Bye.